Hello everyone, welcome to NammaKPSC. This is 6 a.m. Club. I am Dr. Arjun Bopanna. Welcome to yet another day of 6 a.m. Club. Let us all have another productive day. So far, we have finished Indian polity and constitution in 5 days. We have revised that twice. We have given several tests, okay, and many students have been doing good. I have seen the scores, wonderful. Thank you all for joining early at 6 a.m. So let us start today with some strategy tips and then some new targets with Indian economy. So we will be starting Indian economy, guys. So we'll see what targets we have for today and some current affairs. Okay, so most of you are doing really good. Let us see how we can improve our efficiency. Let's see how we can get that another extra 1 hour or extra half an hour. If you are not able to give time, how do we get that extra time? If you are able to give time, how do we improve our efficiency? So in today's session, okay, about 5 minutes, I am going to talk about how to improve your efficiency, how to study better, or how to overall get that extra half an hour or 1 hour, which is very, very crucial. So just imagine if you are able to get 1 hour every day extra for 40 days. So you are going to get that 40 hours extra. So here is a strategy that I have applied for my studies, how I have used it in my business, and I'm sure it is going to benefit you. Okay, so very quickly, let's see what is this strategy. The strategy is called study tracker. Okay, so we are spending hours together, sitting in one room, sitting on the table and studying. Sometimes what happens is we tend to get carried away. We don't track what we are doing, how we are performing, what are the problems that we are facing, and how do we find solution. It's like, you know, doctor before giving you treatment has to diagnose what is the problem. So there are several tests that the doctor does, or several physical examinations that the doctor does before he prescribes the medicines to you. Same way, if there is any problem or if there is scope for improving efficiency of your studies, okay, so we need to also understand or diagnose where the problem is. For that, okay, there is a method called as study tracker. Okay, so here, I mean, you can try this for about 5 days to a week. Okay, try it out and then see the improvement. You will be surprised yourself that, oh my God, this actually works. Okay, if you don't try, then you will never know. It's a very simple approach. It just might take 2-3 minutes of your day, but it is very, very crucial to identify where you are losing time. Okay, so here is a sample tracker. Okay, so this you can download from the description. So I have uploaded this. You can download the study tracker. You can then take a printout, or you can just write it on your own in on a sheet of paper. So this is a sample study tracker. So this is daily tracker. This is a study tracker. This is a daily study tracker. So over here you can see hourly. There are columns or rows that you have to fill. So 6 o'clock, what did you do? What activity did you do, or what topic did you study? Okay, and then the number of minutes. How many minutes did you study? So let's say I saw video today. Okay, plus I started studying economy, something like that. Okay, how many minutes of studies? Let's say 30 minutes. So like this, every hour, at the end of the hour, you write down what did you study or what did you do. Okay, let's say you had lunch over here. So lunch, then I slept, okay, etc., etc. So tea break, here I studied. So something like this. You write down all of this. So here, how many hours did I study? 0. How many minutes did I study? 0. So over here, I studied 45 minutes. Here I studied entire 1 hour, I was able to sit and study. So like this, you go on writing till you sleep. Okay, so 8 o'clock, you have your test. Okay, so like this, you go on writing, and at the end, you total it up. So how many hours did you study? So let's say I studied for 9 hours. You write it down. On that particular day, in the monthly tracker, you write it down. So next day, 8 hours. Next 7 hours. Then 10 hours. One day you were motivated, you studied for 10 hours. Okay, then when you would have written on a daily basis, what activities did you do? So now you find out whether those activities can be cut short, can be eliminated, can be prioritized, or whatever. So you will know where all you are losing those precious minutes and see if you can cut it down. See, for example, we go to have tea with our friends and log bitu matadkondu, we will lose track of the time. And when we come back, it will be 1.5 hours. So you write down, okay, so 1.5 hours you went for tea. Alwa. So next day you will realize that if I go for tea, I will be losing 1.5 precious hour. So you will be able to cut down those time. Same thing, if you are working also, you identify which all areas or which all time slots you have, which you can utilize for study. Sometimes in meetings, you can see your phone and you can study. Okay, or while you are traveling, you can see your phone, tab, books, and you can study. So you will realize where all you have opportunities to sit and study, where all you are wasting time, what all activities you are doing which can be eliminated at this point of your crucial time. So do this, guys. I know it may sound really very, very childish, but trust me, if you do this for about 5 to 6 days minimum, you will realize that these areas, and then automatically you will realize that I had 2 to 3 hours extra every day that I could have studied, which I could have utilized to fulfill my dreams. That's what you will do. This is what, professionals do. This is what leaders do. This is what, people who want to be a leader tomorrow does. They will utilize their time very efficiently. Most of you have the potential, have the time, have the resources, but somewhere something is going wrong. This method will help you to realize what is going wrong and make those crucial corrections. Trust me, guys, do this for 5 to 6 days and you will thank me tomorrow saying that, yes, thank you, sir. I was able to get that extra 2 hours. Now I'm going to use that to study something more. Okay, so this has been working for me, even me, to do certain activities throughout my day. See, I take class, I do mentoring, I have optional class, I run my company, I have administrative work, I do these videos, I comment, I give responses to students. So it takes my time. Plus, I have to spend time with my family. I have to travel, I have to enjoy. So how do I do that? I have to make sure that my time is utilized efficiently. And I also have something like this. May not be done may not be done every day, but I do once in a while to realize where all I am wasting time so that I can utilize it. So if you have used your phone at 11 o'clock, write down phone. Okay, so you know that at 11 o'clock, after 4 hours or 5 hours of studying, you are going to be tempted to use your phone. So it will bring about accountability. Yes, you will know where you are losing. So you can't lie and you can't complain anymore. You will know that if you are not getting time, it is because of you, right? So it will increase accountability. You will realize your true potential if you do this. Okay, guys, so you can download these trackers. It's in PDF format. You can download it, take a printout, or you just simply copy it on a sheet of paper and simply start making note of it. 5 days. Just give me 5 days, guys. I know you trust me. You've been following me all these days. So use it for 5 days and see the magic that you're going to have. Okay, guys, so that is today's tip. And trust me, it's not just going to help you in your KAS exam, any other exam or anything in your life you want to do and succeed, you have to do this. You have to have a tracker so that you will realize what you are doing in your life. Great people write journals. They document what they have done on every day. Why do they do this? They do it so that they realize what they are doing, whether they are using their time efficiently. You want to be a leader, then you start doing this also. Is that understood? So it's going to help you throughout your life. Okay, maybe 30 years down, when you become a very big officer, you will realize that, yes, my tracker, somebody taught me, at 6 a.m. club. Is that okay? So this is what you need to do. This is today's motivation or today's study tip. So with that, let's move on to today's target. So we finished with Indian polity and Indian constitution. So today we will start with another exciting, subject, beautiful subject called the economy. Okay, so everything around us is related to economy, whether you are an individual, a common man, or tomorrow when you become bureaucrat, a civil servant, an officer, economy plays a very important role. So therefore, a lot of questions are obviously asked from economy. So here are the topics for today. So we will just stick to the first chapter. I mean, one of the most important chapter, that is fiscal policy. What is fiscal policy? So everything that the government does with respect to its income, its earnings, and its spending is called as fiscal policy. So it deals with the receipts and expenditures, right? So that's what we have discussed, or that's what you would have read about it. So everything about fiscal policy, right from revenue and capital accounts, okay, the various components, revenue receipts, revenue expenditure, capital receipts, capital expenditure, how do you define it? What are the examples? Okay, the different types of revenue receipts or revenue expenditures, like taxes, direct, indirect taxes. In that, what are the different types of taxes, state, central, etc., contractionary policy, expansionary policies, etc., subsidies in expenditure, tax reforms like DTC, GST, and various current issues with respect to GSTs, current affairs relating to GST, GST Council. Okay, then fiscal responsibility. What are the measures taken by the government to reduce its expenditure and increase its receipts? Disinvestment policies, etc. Then the law regulating the expenditures of the government, that is FRBM Act, Fiscal Responsibility and Budgetary Management Act. Okay, then deficit calculation, like your revenue deficit, fiscal deficit, effective fiscal deficit. What is the formula? What are its what are its significance? Which one is used by the government, etc. Finance Commission, the present Finance Commission, the future Finance Commission, its formulas, its challenges, etc. All these things you need to cover in today's economy targets. Okay, very simple, very interesting chapter. Quickly you can cover this in about 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours you can cover the entire fiscal policy chapter. So for example, in our book, Indian economy book, okay, so Indian economy book, it's about 40 pages. So 40 pages of fiscal policy you need to cover in just about in about 4 to 5 hours, and it's very, very easy. So if you see here, so this is the book. If you want to buy this book, you can download it. The link is there in the description. If you are already having another book, if you have your notes, if you have any other content from which you have already read, please stick to that. If you feel that you need some supplementary books, then you can read this book. Okay, the description is there. It's written by me itself. So the book, description is there in the link. Then if somebody wants class, there is class also. Kannada medium class also is there. English medium class also is there on Indian economy. So only if you need help, you can watch these videos. Okay, these classes are available. The link is there in the description again. Okay, so these are the topics that you have to cover today. Along with that, guys, today we will also cover union budget. So union budget in Kannada as well as in English is available for download free in our website. So download it if you have not read it before, and read it off in another 3 hours. So 5 hours of economy plus 3 hours of budget. So I have made sure that the fiscal policy and Indian budget will be studied simultaneously for better understanding. So 5 hours plus 3 hours. So 8 hours of study is today's target. And at 8 p.m. as usual, you will have the test on these topics. Okay, so make sure you give the tests and make sure that you check your ranks and make improvements. Okay, guys, so this is about today's target. If you have any suggestions, if you want to share your comments, your love towards this program, please do that. Motivate me to do more to you guys. Okay, so I hope all of you will sit and study now. Okay, so switch off your mobiles, switch off your phone, laptops, etc., and sit and study, guys, 10 hours, and make sure you finish these targets. Okay, guys, so with that, I'll end today's video. I shall see you tomorrow again at 6 a.m. Thank you all for joining, and have a wonderful day.